Good evening. My name is Eli Witcher, and I would like to welcome you to our first band concert. This evening's concert features the students from Churchill and Glen schools. We hope you enjoy the music selections that we have prepared for you.
My name is Madeline Chang. To make the concert enjoyable for all, please make sure your cell phone ringer is on silent. Tonight's concert is a demonstration concert. That is, the band would like to show you how much progress we have made during our first few months in band.
I play the trombone, a member of the low brass family, which is a very important part of the sound of the band.
I play euphonium. Our two instruments are like cousins. They share a similar sound, read the same music, and even our mouthpieces are alike.
The difference is that the trombone moves a slide to produce the notes, while the euphonium changes valves to produce the notes.
The first thing we learned to do was buzz our mouthpieces to make sounds.
Then we had to learn the right way to hold our instruments.
After we learned our first three notes, we were ready to play a song, Hot Cross Buns.
My name is Jeffrey Singh and I go to Churchill.
My name is Ben Stolfi and I go to Glen.
And we play the xylophone.
We use the same skills on the xylophone that we will be using when we progress to Hadley and play additional instruments such as the snare drum and bass drum.
Our first lesson we learned where the notes are on that instrument. Our xylophone resembles big piano keyboards.
Then we learned how to hold our mouths the right way.
We learned to roll our longer notes and play our shorter notes with single strokes. Here is what a roll sounds like. And here is what a single stroke sounds like.
Because we use rolls in all of our songs, we are going to play a special song called Merrily We Roll Along. Get it?
My name is Gabby Bertrand, and I go to Churchill.
The flute is the highest sounding woodwind in the beginning band. We learn to make our first sound by blowing across the tone hole of our head drum, like this. Then we learned to put our instruments together and where to put our fingers. Miss Presley put special stickers on our keys to let us know which ones to use because our first notes use more keys than any other instrument. We had to learn how to hold our instrument the right way. Eventually, we got the hang of it and learned to play beautiful songs like this one, Claire De La Lune.
And I go to Glen, and we play the trumpet. The trumpet is the highest sounding member of the brass family. Like the trombones and the euphoniums, we produce our sound by buzzing on the mouthpieces like this. Mrs. Presley taught us different kinds of buzzes, like the siren and fireworks. These exercises help us strengthen the muscles in our mouth so that we can play both high notes and low notes. Finally, we were ready to play the songs. Here is Go Tell Aunt Rhody.
My name is Dreydl, and we play the clarinet.
The clarinet is a very versatile member of the woodwind family. We can play high notes and low notes, and we have a lot of family members.
Our instruments have single reeds on the mouthpiece, and learning to put the reed on correctly took a lot of time. The reed can't be too high, too low, too loose, too tight, or too crooked. Otherwise, it won't blow the right way.
We first learned how to play by blowing on our mouthpieces. It's a lovely sound.
Then we learned to grease our clarinet cords, put our instruments together, and learn how to hold them. It was complicated, but we got it, and we can put our instruments together really quickly now.
We are going to play our song as a duet with the saxophones and listen to how these two instruments sound together.
My name is CJ Bardalos and I go to Churchill. My name is Max Bakken and I go to Churchill. And we play the alto saxophone. Our instruments also make a sound by blowing across a reed on our mouthpiece, just like the clarinets. Our fingerings are similar to the clarinets too, but the trickiest part of the saxophone, it's the neck strap. We had to learn to adjust our neck strap so that it wasn't too high or too low or tangled up. It took a while to get it just right. We had to learn to play with a pleasant sound. The saxophone can be pretty loud if we aren't careful.
evening, everyone. Let's get another round of applause for those wonderful section teachers. Good job, everyone. My name is Elle Presley. I am the new 5th grade beginning band director here in District 41. I took over this year after Mrs. Jan Glen retired after her wonderful tenure here. And it's been so great to be part of such a wonderful school district. I've really loved spending my days with all of your wonderful students up here on stage. And as you parents probably can see, it's very amazing as beginners how far they come from those very first sounds that you hear at home when they bring their instruments home to what they can do now. I'm so impressed with how far they've come. So at this point, we're going to now kind of change gears, and the rest of the concert is going to be songs that the entire band plays together. The very first song that we're going to do as a group is a holiday favorite, Jingle Bells. Tonight we have a few Hadley band members on stage with us. Can you guys stand up, Hadley members? Wave from the back. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you for being here. The Hadley band students that are here tonight are here just for a little mentoring and moral support for the beginning band students. And it's great for our 5th graders to be here and play their concert at Hadley because this is kind of their first introduction into the wonderful world of band that they will be joining when they come to Hadley next year and hopefully stay in the band program for many years to come here and beyond at Glen West. They're joining such a wonderful community of musicians, and they will have such wonderful instructors in Mrs. Trively and Mr. DePallo. I don't know if Mrs. Trively is around back there. So it's really exciting for them to be here on stage and performing together. So thank you again to the Hadley students and to our Hadley band directors. The next song that we're going to play is called Good King Wenseslas. And in this piece, we're going to have a little bit of section solos where you're going to hear only the woodwinds and xylophones perform, and a section where you'll hear only the brass and the percussion perform together. We had a lot of fun in class taking turns playing solos as the students learned what a solo was and what tutti means, which is everyone playing together. So please enjoy Good King Wenseslas. All right, as we continued in our studies, we moved through the method book and we came to this, another well-known holiday tune called Dreydl, Dreydl. And my challenge to them was to not play in the rest, which some of the musically inclined here know that a rest is a beat in the music where they do not play. And sometimes that can be really challenging because it requires them to really focus on the rhythm and their counting. Well, they surprised me tonight by coming here for a rehearsal, and first time through the song, not a single person played in the rest. So whether they do that again now or not, they have got 100% in my book. So here's Dreydl, Dreydl. amazing. They're just such wonderful musicians already. I'm so impressed. Okay, the next tune in the book is on the next page. We moved on and we added a new note to our repertoire. We spent a lot of time playing 5 notes only. This was a really exciting day that we got to add a new note, and we learned the song Twinkling Stars, otherwise known as Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Okay, we have one more piece for you to play tonight. The next piece, we learned how to play a duet, where one group of students is playing a completely different line of music than the second group. So that adds another level of complexity to the music and makes it more interesting and pleasing to the ear. We also added in the repeat sign. So that's fun because it means we get to play the whole song one more time through. This will be the last song that we play tonight, and it's called Jolly Old St. Nick, another holiday favorite. I just wanted to extend another very sincere thanks to all of you for being here tonight to support these young musicians. This is a big moment for them to have their first public performance, and I'm really proud of how they've conducted themselves when they arrived here for their rehearsal and on stage for their concert. So I hope that you really enjoyed their performance, and I hope that you come back for our next performance, which will be in the springtime, and have a wonderful holiday season. Here is Jolly Old St. Nick.